Hello everyone, today I am going to present you a small EDA project based on retail dataset. This project was part of the GRIP internship task given to us by the Spark Foundation. First of all, we'll start with dividing our process into multiple steps. First of all, we'll have to define our objective, then brief about our data. Then we'll do preparation and cleaning. Then we'll do exploratory data analysis. Finally, we'll summarize the conclusion and inferences. And at the end, we'll add the references that we used. So first of all, we have to define our objective. Our first objective is to find the key areas where we need to work to make more profit. And the next objective is to derive some business problem if we can from this data set. So next step is to briefly define our data. So what does the data set contains? Where do we get this data from? And what information do we get from the columns present in this data set? So here are the results. Then we'll move to next step where we have to prepare and clean the data set. For that, first of all, I will import the libraries that we need to use, and I'll do some setup for the visualization. Next, I'll try to import the dataset so we can see the dataset here, and then we'll move to our next step, which is exploratory data analysis. Here we'll try to get some information about our dataset. The first is the shape of the dataset. With info function, we can try to see what are the different data types that our dataset has. Then we'll look for some missing data. And then we'll try to find some duplicate data if it has. We'll remove the duplicate data. Here I also exported the dataset to make a clean CSV file. Then I explored to see what are the numerical columns it has, what are the categorical column it has, and what are the unique values in those two columns. Then I try to work with the describe function to see the statistical information of the numerical dataset of the numerical values present in the dataset. Then I summarized the information that I got from this process. And next we'll move to visualize and finding patterns. So first of all, we'll start with Bivariate Analysis for numerical columns. For that I made a helper function. Here we can see the helper function. It helps us to plot two different plots in a single row. So for that we can see the quantity column, we can see the frequency plot here, and the whisker. Similar for the sales column, we can see the distribution here and the whisker plot. For the discount column, we can see the distribution here and the whisker plot. And finally, for the profit column, we can see the distribution here and the whisker plot. I summarized any significant information I got from here at the end. Then we'll move to bivariate analysis for numerical columns. Here I try to plot the correlation plot with heat map. So here we can see that the only significant value is 0.48 for sales versus profit, and it's fairly common to see. It's like, with more sales we'll generate more profits, so it's nothing to worry about or to give more focus. We'll try to see the distribution among sales versus profit. We can see that half of the values lies in the positive profit zone and half of the value lie in the negative profit zone. So yeah, there is some issue here. Then we'll see the quantity versus sales plot. We can see as we move up with the quantity, we are generating more profit. Discount versus profit plot. So it's natural to see the variation of profit versus discount, because when we give more discount, they will generate less profit. Similar for discount versus sales, we can see how the sales count varies with discount. And then for the total quantity and discount, here we can see how many quantities we sold for different discount values. And then we'll move to univariate analysis for categorical column. So here I made a helper function to see the distribution. We can see the shape, the ship mode distribution, the segment mode distribution, the region distribution, and the category distribution. Then I try to plot the top 25 city by sales count. Here we can see the distribution. Then I try to plot the top 25 states by sale count. Here we can see the ranking. And then we can also see the top subcategories by sales count. Here's how the ranking is. And then we'll move to bivariate analysis. For categorical column, we have to make contingency table for the distribution. So we can see the ship mode versus segment and the distribution, ship mode versus category and the distribution. So there I made distribution for different categorical values. And finally, I summarized all those values in a single row. And then we'll move to our final segment of multivariate analysis. Here I try to explore the different numerical and categorical columns together. I made a helper function here for that. And then I try to plot all four numerical plots in a single row. For ship mode, we can see how the distribution is for total sales, total quantity, total discount, and total profit. We can see that all four charts have similar type of distribution. So there's nothing to look for here. And for the segment section, we can again see that the distribution is fairly similar among all 4 variables. So again, there is nothing much to look for here. But when we move to region segment, we can see the distribution is different. We can see that the chart is different. We are offering more total discount in central region, but we are getting very less profit here. So this is one thing to look for. And then when we see the category column, we can see that the furniture is we are offering more discount on total discount on furniture, but we are generating very less revenue here. So this is one area we should focus. Then we'll move category and subcategory column. We can see how the subcategory varies for total sale, for total quantity, total discount, and total profit. We can see that we are offering huge discount on vendors here, and we can see that we are generating negative profit for bookcase, supplies, and tables here. We can confirm this by plotting profit to sales ratio, and we can see that these are the 3 subcategories which are offering negative profit to sales ratio. And I try to plot the same for states and cities as well. I made a helper function and I try to plot the ranking of top states versus total sale, total quantity, total discount, and total profit. You can see that the values are different. We are getting more profit from California, but we are offering more discount to Texas. And similarly, we can see that there are multiple states which are offering negative profit value to us. And we can confirm it by profit to sales ratio here. We can see that although a lot of cities are offering positive profit to sales ratio, there are certain cities which has negative profit to sales ratio, and these are the cities where we need to work on. Then similar for the top cities, we can see that these are the top cities with total sales, with total quantity, total discount, and total profit. So there are certain cities which are offering negative profit to sales ratio here, or total profit here. We can confirm this with profit sales ratio. We can see that there are multiple cities which are offering high profit to us, but there are also multiple cities which are offering very less profit to us. And we can see that for this city there is negative 250 profit to sales ratio. So we have to work on these cities. Finally, I added all the inferences conclusion. I added the conclusion for the first objective. These are the 3 subcategories which we need to work on. Then I added the conclusion for the next objective. So there are West region and the furniture category where we need to work, because we are offering much more discount there and we are generating very less profit. And also the profit to sales ratio for certain states and cities are in negative. So we have to work there. And for the home office consumer category, we can see that this home office segment, is offering very low profit to us. So we can try to give multiple, it is generating very less profit to us. So we can try to add more offers to them, so it can be comparable to the 2 other categories we have in there. Finally, I added the references that I used. So this is the link for the project. This is the link for the dataset. And these are the links for the tool that I used here. Thank you again for this project.